Hey, welcome. Uh, I wonder if politicians will be here. Here is my grandma. You can see, well, mm, the two pictures. And I have here a tableau from the woman who made the book. It's called Galapita or whatever. Just keep singing that word in English, in Spanish. Um, I don't know. I think it's time for being sincere, and I look like the king of Spain. Several people in the news has told me that, and several people on live told me I'm gonna become the king of Spain. I don't want to become the king of Spain. I want to become a politician, and maybe I won't have the power to decide what's gonna happen, but I will talk with the parties and have a conversation, a decent conversation of what I think. I think kings should be like that. Maybe what I say doesn't become a law, but it's the option to be sincere in politics, because sincereness in politics is really important, and most of politicians don't have sincereness. And I'm here with my pen drawing this wonderful stuff. I have designed the work that I have worked since I started architecture, that is for people invalid to get in showers and get in bañeras is the word in Spanish. And if you're pretty invalid, I don't know if you can go inside, but people who can go to pools and swim there, they can also use those things. If you are invalid from the waist down, maybe you can use it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Or maybe it's simply putting like a table or something in the side for going inside. A super surface for going inside, and that's for pretty invalid people. And have like a table, I say table, and you can go inside. Um, I wouldn't have designed this stuff if it wasn't for I knew invalid person from polio. I think one day people won't be invalid, because usually invalidness comes from issues with life. I don't know if I have cancer. I don't know if I have snakes. I don't know if it's anything. Charles has told me that I have cancer in my knee, because he saw me a picture of a cancer, and every time I go to the doctors they go crazy, and they, instead of telling me you have cancer, which is the mature thing to do, they tell me, well, you don't have nothing, you're fine, and I'm not. And I have waited for the operation for a very long time. A person had told me that I will get operated and I will have a job. I don't know which job it is. It means being a king, being a normal person. I don't know. I think it's time to be sincere and everything. And the truth is that life is about talking, not about monologues. And politicians are establishing monologues. And I talk in English because I don't know how to talk Spanish, even though it's my tongue language. And uh, what I say is resate, because the Constitution of Spain says that the king has to pass this conversation through the parliament, and they have to decide what to say. And I will strongly and want it that they give me a normal voice from a person who is myself, or a person who copy my voice, or even a person who is Canadian. It will make sense. But I don't know, they've always find British people, and British people voices will have holidays, and they will have different voice from one on time another. I don't want to read a schema and say whatever it wants to say. But I think it's mature that the conversation is open and sincere, or maybe have two conversations why I say and what the parliament want me to say. But it will be two videos. I don't know. Maybe it's law thing. Who knows? Um, the light I use is light that doesn't produce heat, and it's based on reducing the resistance of the light bulb in the metallic part, because it's like the curvy thing that makes the halogen switch on is produce heat. And if you place then in the top, not in the bottom, it will produce heat. um, I don't know, I think my boyfriend wants to know how to design things, and he's into design and he's liking it. He doesn't have a computer to draw, and I want to study also architecture or something. And I don't know, I think maybe I should move to Madrid, which is the mature thing to do, and everyone tells me to, even my friend. But I don't want to live in that big castle, because it's huge and it's really hard to heat and it's really expensive to maintain. I think they should become a museum of uh of 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 kings or whatever. Like the Queen of England he has a museum. He lives in there, and live in a flat that maybe is normal or maybe is amazing, that I can design myself or not, or even make one of the houses that I have designed. I want to live in Zac Efron house, even though he was called something else. I don't remember what. Maybe Google remembers. And the Zac Efron house was different house that he created himself and he used it. And Zac Efron has the house I designed, even though maybe I didn't get paid. Or maybe the truth is that Zac Efron see the house and she donated all the money he wanted to paying the architect, or they were asking for paying the architect, to the cause of people not living in cars. And the truth is that he spends all the money he wanted to pay me to buy a very good neighborhood, and I make that real. He wanted to date me, but I'm scared of drugs, and he's maybe mature. I don't know. He's something. Maybe he's the one talking with me right now. I don't know. I think life is about love, and myself, I don't have love. I have something that's called want, and people have want, but they don't have love. And love is very important for everyone. And love is expressed and received, and people want to receive but doesn't want to give love. And you have to think twice if you give into your partner a very nasty relationship and making him suffer. So without saying that and without saying that maybe we are over, we have a restart like all the people have, and we can talk about the things. And maybe you're Marius, maybe you're Thak, maybe you're whatever you are. You perfectly know who you are, but you don't want to tell because you're scared of commitment? No, I don't think so. You're scared of telling your people that you're gay. And this is very scary, and you will have to come out the closet million of times afterwards. Except if you're famous, but you will have people who don't know if you're gay. But to be sincere, you don't have to come to all the people you meet. You can say if you want or not, like people do, and you decide who you want to come out, not come out to all the people who is the mature thing people think it's to. And I think it's terrifically bad. I haven't come out to all my family and I haven't told all my family I'm gay, but I have come to my grandma, both of my grandmas. They know I'm gay because I watch gay porn, and I tried to explain her. One had a better reaction than the other, and one is thinking because he was scared of sex, like you are scared of sex, and I he realized that I have a letter conversation more than a sex conversation. So bye, and keep calm and loving and attention for love. Bye.